What's up, you guys? Welcome back to WideBody Nation. We've got the 2022 Grand Wagoneer four-wheel drive behind me, and it has the 6.4 liter Hemi V8, that same motor that's in all the big heavy-duty trucks and in Scat Pack. So, I mean, this thing is crazy. It sounds amazing, it drives amazing, it feels amazing, and it looks amazing. So, I've got the keys right here. This key, I mean, alone is crazy, but I'm gonna go through the whole car with you, and it's not a car, it's like basically an Escalade competitor, and then we're gonna go take it for a drive. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this new offering from, you know, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Stellantis, whatever you guys want to say. But we'll do a quick walk around, and while we're walking around it, so you guys can see, we are at AutoNation, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We're in one of their ancillary parking lots. If you guys need anything that is Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a used car, they are down here in Columbus, Georgia, and I work with Chris and Mitch. Mitch is the manager that I work with, and Chris is the salesman. So they actually just sold me a brand new 2022 Jailbreak, so you guys will see that momentarily. All right, so the first thing I'm seeing, guys, is obviously it has the running boards. I think I accidentally hit the unlock button, so they already came down, but it looks like you can control, some sort of, okay, yeah, there's running boards coming out, and then it looks like the car might lower. I don't know, this thing is kind of odd here. It almost looks, I think that's the running boards. I thought it might like lower down, but I mean, this front grille. I have the car in the sun for y'all right now. I might move it into the shade for the later part of the review, but I just wanted to get you guys a good look at it in the sun. Very, very beefy look to it, but also smooth. It you know, has these nice dual headlamps. Just dropped the key, that's good on me. We got the kind of classic Jeep style grille, but obviously fancied up. Says Wagoneer here on it. And then we've got our nice tow hooks, all your sensors. It's got surround view cameras, as you guys can see right there. There's your surround view camera. And then you also have like a triple fog light. And I'm a big fog light guy. I don't know if you guys know that, but I am a big fog light guy. These are 22x9 rims, I believe, and they are quite large. And there's our steps coming out again, noticing that we're there. You know, we got the body cladding is all molded to the same color, or painted to the same color, which is nice. We are going to go ahead and keep walking around here. The mirrors, pretty nice, obviously blind spot detection, and your little extra different type of mirror there. You got your surround view camera right here with your blinker. Nothing really crazy to remark on the windshield. You can kind of see the beginnings of the sunroof right there. I like this Grand Wagoneer logo right here, pretty cool, with the American flag right there. Don't have to pay any extra for that, I don't think. But here's the kicker. I'll show it to you right there. $115. That is pretty pricey, but it is for a lot of vehicles. As you guys can see, this is the Grand Wagoneer, so it is large and in charge. It has kind of like these weird modified roof racks on top, and this one has the same color roof as the rest. I think some of them are like kind of more like the two-tone. Let me know what you guys think of the rims in the comments, and we are, oh, the wheels, but we are going to get inside, don't worry. I just want to show you guys the outside because it's very cool. Definitely a new era style taillight, you know, with the kind of embedded LEDs. Some of it's red, but most of it's clear. And then a very flush back end, which is definitely different than a lot of the industry. There's no real obvious bumper, like the whole thing just comes right, you know, right down right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys kind of an idea of the seating room real quick, and then we'll look at the rear seat area and then the cargo area, and then I'll get inside. But you'll be able to see me sitting here very soon. So very, very nice interior. I mean, this is no cheap feeling wood, folks. Like this is some legit quality here. The dial right here, I mean, we got a ton of stuff. I'll go over all that. Very nice Grand Wagoneer. Huge interior. Oh, it's got a panoramic sunroof for the first two rows, and it has the moonroof back there. That's wild. Straight up pillows for headrests here. Quilted. Just very nice. So that's, you know, these seats are in very comfortable positions, and I'm just gonna start moving back for you guys because this thing is humongous. Look at these screens too. These are 10 point something inch HD screens, plus there are these screens, plus there are the screens up there, plus there's that screen. I mean, there's legitimately screens everywhere in this car, and we don't even have it on yet. I'll show you guys what these screens do, But this is a full console right here. I mean, does it come up? I'll have to mess with that later in the video. So we'll check that out though. So you guys saw that. I'll show you the third row real quick. Third row is a little small, but still plenty of room. That is for sure. And that sunroof ceiling is like a suede type finish. All right, let's see this trunk open up. Don't worry, the running boards came up. Yeah, I know you guys care about that. Got floor mats in the back. Alrighty, looks like we have more speakers. Tons of different controls right here. So third row. Oh, putting them down. That's pretty cool. Got the license plate bracket fell right here. So that goes, oh, it's automatic too. And then the left one. So you just tap it and it goes down. That is super convenient. You've got charging for all different rows. I guess the headrest might have hit it or something. But yeah, you got charging for all the rows back here. I mean, this thing is ridiculously loaded. But floor mat's pretty much good to go. And let's see if there is a button that you tap or anything here. To close it, hold to set. That's to set, not to close. So we'll just tap it. It gives us a nice warning. All right, without further ado, let's jump into the front seat and we're gonna go check this thing out, turn it on, and look at screens on screens on screens. All right, start stop button right here. See if we're far enough back for you guys. Alrighty. All right, I'm gonna make sure we turn the AC down for you guys so you can hear. So that'll be our first demonstration. They have hard buttons here, which is very nice for all of the controls. I do appreciate that because I really hate when I have to touch the touch screen for everything. It's got media. Obviously they use the full screen like the Durango, and it is quite nice. I'm gonna lower this down a little bit. That's all the way down. Alrighty, we'll switch to both of those. That's on off. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Alrighty. So as you guys can see, we have our seat controls. I guess I'll give myself a lower back massage, and I guess I'll just turn it on to high. I don't know why it's not oh, there we go. On. You have to turn it on, and then yeah, it's massaging down here. Okay, now I'm getting the back massage. That is pretty nice. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is I might have to make this review a lot longer from in here because this is feeling great. But let's see if we can kind of change the screen around on here a little bit. Definitely kind of weird looking. Okay, so we have our tachometer right there, and then it's for our miles. This is a very simple screen setup. I feel like it's in like simplicity mode or something. It's very very simple up here. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to look at. While I'm still figuring that out, we can check out. It's a little bit dark in here, but you have all of your your normal controls that would be up here. You have lights, SOS, and assist, and then you have your different open and let's see, the shade. So we'll open that up. Let's keep it going. Yeah, there we go. There is way more light. All right, now that that's done, we can kind of show this screen off a little bit more glare, that's for sure. But this thing is crazy. I mean, I'm gonna just keep the massage on the whole time because I'm gonna be selfish. Got nav, pretty normal. But all right, so we got our touch buttons. We already went over that. We have our hard buttons. This start stop is pretty cool. It's like kind of, I don't know, it's like nested in there. Down here we have auto hold, we have lane departure, we have parking assist, tow haul mode down here. This is piano black, so obviously it's getting very fingerprinty and touchy. But what do these do? Oh, and then here's our ride height. Let's drop this thing down. Yeah, we're going all the way down. Let's see. Yep. We should be in the it's like lowering itself. All right, yep. So we're in the lowest mode. I'm gonna go, we'll go check out to see how low that is using the steps. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely sitting down there. You can tell by how low the steps are off the ground. Like I can do a little hand touch right here. Not a lot of wheel gap, like 4 fingers here. Okay, we'll put it back into high mode and we'll see how high it goes. Obviously you have your modes over here as well. You rock, sand, mud, snow, auto, and sport. All right, let's go up. Yeah, I can feel it moving up. It gives you a little thing on the dashboard too. All right, so now you can see it's working its way all the way up to the highest mode. And it is also right here in the dash, it shows you that it's raising up. Looks like it's almost done, and boom, we are all the way up. So let's go check. Let's go check the, oh my goodness. Yeah, holy cow. Yeah, I took the key out. Look how high that is. Holy cow, that raised up like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, I want to say. That's like 2 hands right here. Holy cow. All right, that was fun. I feel like that would kind of get old, but I mean, that was pretty cool. These seats are awesome. But all right, so you got all your pretty much normal stuff over here. You got your lights. We'll put those on auto with our fog lights because fog lights are important. Those things sound crazy. We'll put these on. All right, there we go. And then the seat adjustments are not down here on the seats. They're up here, kind of like a Mercedes or luxury style. I'm still getting a massage if you guys were wondering. Very nice wood grain. I mean, literally you can feel a little bit of the grain in it. I mean, this thing is nice. I'm gonna probably, I don't know if I'm gonna close the sunroof for when we go for a drive, but, oh, is this a screen over here too? That looks like a screen, I don't know. Oh, it's on deny. All right, so we just allowed screen permissions. Maybe it's off because I'm not sitting there, but that's pretty much it, folks. We already went over this. We got 4-wheel drive low. We've got, I don't know what this button does, but obviously our shift dial. And that's pretty much it down here. Steering wheel is nice. I like very simple design. You got plenty of stuff on it, but it's not anything too crazy. So what do you guys say we jump in the back? And I am adjusted right now. My seat is adjusted for where I sit up front, and I am 6'4", 220. All right, we're back. Stop freaking out. Got our privacy shade here. We've got screen right here. We've got a screen right here. Oh crap, I just did France or French. We'll do English. Skip. Wow. Thing just goes right to Fire TV, huh? All right, we'll shut that bad Larry off. But yeah, you can control all your stuff down here. You got charger, city, and you've got toaster outlet. You've got all this different stuff. I mean, this thing is crazy. A ton of room. I'm sitting very comfortably back here. Like I said, 6'4", 220, and I'm adjusted up here, 6'4", 220. So you guys are not going to run out of room. Looks like a super nice sound system, Macintosh. I don't know about, I don't know sound systems that much, but I can show you guys real quick right there. There we go. Very nice though, very nice. And then you guys can see the back. We kind of talked about the back already, but let's see if I can, there we go. There's a little more light for you guys. We put that one seat down. The suede roof lining is nice. Definitely a luxurious feel in here, if I do say so myself. I mean, there's speakers up here. There's little lights. I mean, this thing is loaded up. All right, guys. So, I mean, I think I'm just gonna mount you guys to the old sunroof, and then we'll go for a drive. What do you say? Drive in the 2022 Grand Wagoneer with the big old V8. I'm gonna put the windows down because we have quite the little area to negotiate through, and I'm actually gonna back our way through it because that'll allow me to show you guys the surround view cameras, and they are pretty darn good, especially when displayed on this what looks to be a 12-inch screen at least. So going. Back our way out of here. I like to load my vehicles on the trailer. If I'm by myself, I like to do it backwards as well, because I get the benefit of the cameras and the mirrors. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Quick drive around. We are in the highest mode still, guys, so we're driving around with like a 4 or 5 inch lift right now. You can definitely feel, I feel like I'm in the truck right now. Like I brought Tommy's truck to pick up the Charger, and this thing feels pretty high right now. I'll put it in sport mode and drop it all the way down to see if there's any difference later. But yeah, I mean, this thing is, holy cow, you can feel how high we are. I mean, I'm in normal mode, high mode right now, and it gets right up to speed. So definitely good there. Let's go ahead and drop it into sport mode. Can we bring it down while we're driving? Yeah, it looks like we can. So we're dropping down right now. Looks like we're going down to 2. Definitely feel it going down ever so slightly, and I believe we're about good. Yep, we're good now. Okay, so we're in setting 2 out of 5 now for height, and we are in sport mode, so I'll give it a little. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a the transmission's a little bit laggy, and the blinker sounds pretty funny, honestly, but sport mode definitely gets out of its own way. I will tell you that much. So we're gonna go ahead and turn in right here, and then we'll drive on the back road real quick. But yeah, I mean, this thing, I'm getting my massage still, by the way. This thing, we just had an Escalade pass us, and this thing definitely gives off Escalade vibes, that is for sure. Let's see if we can make this turn without waiting too long. All of the screens are very nice. I haven't had a vehicle that has this many screens everywhere, so I'm not necessarily, like, I don't think I'd be the best user for them, but if you're used to or want everything in the vehicle to be a screen, then you've got it right here. So we'll go ahead and turn around in the museum parking lot. We'll take a bump a little quick. I mean, this thing eats up bumps. Very nice. Obviously drives kind of like a big boat, as per, you know, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram standards. But I mean, this thing is awesome. I think it's probably on what I would guess to be a truck chassis, but I don't know, so don't quote me on that. Just a fun, very practical vehicle, though. This thing can tow quite a bit. I don't have the exact towing specs for you, but I'm sure this thing could probably tow at least another car behind it on a trailer, and definitely boats. Probably just can't tow anything too crazy. But even the auto or the leveling would be pretty helpful, I would say there. But yeah, I mean, just this thing is comfy. That is the word. Comfy and humongous. I see why big SUVs like this are so popular. Still in sport. All right, we're still in sport. We'll let her rip. All right, well, y'all can consider that a 0 to 60. Not too bad, probably 6-ish seconds if I had to guess. Maybe a little more, but I mean, it's quick. I think it's an 8-speed transmission. The shifting, because it was in sport, it was holding the gears, so like right at the end when I hit 60, it was like, are we gonna keep going, or what are we doing here, folks? It doesn't necessarily have like a comfort mode. So I don't really know how I can show you. I was hoping it had like some sort of crazy comfort mode, but it does not look like it has that. So we're gonna turn back into the dealership area. There's a really bumpy road over here behind the dealership where all the 18-wheelers chew up the road. So we're gonna go ahead and drive on that as like the last part of the video, so you guys can get an idea of, well, and so I can get an idea of how this thing really soaks up the bumps. I think this thing has air suspension, so you can actually hear the compressor and everything kind of jacking them up, and it releases the compression at the end. Like I just heard it just kind of like a blow-off valve or something like that. We might be sitting at this light for a minute. We can plink around with some stuff here. I don't have a cord with me right now, but home. Oh, okay, so it's got the split screen here. Gas station with gas price. That's pretty helpful in today's day and age. Looks like we got Sirius XM rocking right now. Obviously, I'm not going to turn that on for you guys, unfortunately, because I'll get that copyright claim against me. But I mean, this screen is plenty big for, you know, displaying the two sides right here. But obviously, if you had CarPlay on, I believe you can configure it if you want it to be the whole thing or a half. Oh, they got the green arrow before I did. Come on now. The blinker for this thing sounds pretty entertaining, but I mean up here, all right, there we go. Alrighty. All right, so we're gonna go on our bumpy road real quick, and then we'll park her up. It's got a good amount of bounce to it, you know. You know, like this with the suspension height, I'm gonna guess that it's the most comfy probably in the middle setting. Because when you're in the highest setting, you can definitely feel that it's like floatier. Whereas in the lowest setting, you don't have as much travel. So, you know, if you're on a long trip on the highway, you probably want to go, here, let's hit this bump real quick. Yeah, I mean, it really soaks it up, folks. That's all I really have to say about that. We're not quite there yet. But yeah, I would, if you're messing around, like if you're just driving around town, I'd probably recommend like the mid setting. If you're obviously needing to get over something, or if you're going off-roading, or just like even driving on like dirt roads or something, obviously you want a higher setting. But I believe for aerodynamics, they want you in the lowest setting if you're gonna be on the highway just crushing miles for a long time. This having the 6.4 in it makes it just so much of an ease to speed up and slow down. That's part of the luxury aspect of it. Like, having high 400 horsepower, high 400 level pound-feet of torque just makes it so that you could pull out in front of someone with a reasonable starting distance, or you could pass them on the highway super easy while getting massage like I'm doing right now. I mean, obviously this is not my car, I'm just test driving it, so I don't want to do anything too crazy, but you know, for $115,000 before tax, title, license, warranties, anything, I mean, you would hope that they would hook it up with all these features. All right, good bump test coming in. All right, let's go ahead and park her back up. Just drive slow through the dealership. Parking is pretty easy. I'll show you guys the cameras here real quick. There's the new Charger that we just got. Here, let me show you guys the backup camera. So we'll switch into reverse. So it's got all the different options like you guys know and love, but it's also got the surround view right here. Got the salesman and the camera. Alrighty. Making sure I don't hit anybody, but just want you guys to be able to see the camera here. This thing is definitely huge though. We're parking next to a really tiny vehicle, which is funny. Probably about good right there. you guys can see. Shows you the all-around view as well. Go ahead and put it in park. Get these windows up. Got the charger right there. But all right, y'all, well, that's pretty much it for the video. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the AC down since you guys are back down here, but appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think about this V8 6.4 liter Grand Wagoneer 4x4, $115,000, but they're not selling it for a markup here from what I understand. So make sure y'all go ahead and hit up Chris and Mitch here at AutoNation Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. If you guys are having trouble reaching out to them, just reach out to me on Instagram, Real WideBody Nation on Instagram. I respond to DMs. That is the best place to contact me, other than maybe email, but I mean, my email gets spammed so bad now by all these things, so Instagram it is. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember to go check out destroyer1320.com, use code WBN to protect your Mopar, like that Charger right there. If you guys have a Charger or a Challenger of this generation, you guys hopefully know what I'm talking about, because that is how they get stolen, and we got you protected. So y'all can expect a lot coming from that. But you know, like I always say, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next video.